Wilson here, back at it again with another mini bike vlog. Today is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. Hope you guys enjoy this lovely 55-degree weather I have out here. Taking you guys on a silent ride around the slums. Oh, already warmed up the bike. What kind of turn was that? What in tarnation? to the corner here. Because I'm not riding it on the road there with the way everybody's acting. I'm not trying to get hit because somebody's having a bad day. There we go. This thing a Sur-Ron, because that would be an upgrade. Well, it's between two types. I'm going between the Talaria X3 and the Sur-Ron Sur-Ron Light BX. The reason why I want the Sur-Ron is because there's more options for mods, and it's just probably higher quality because it's a little pricier. But that's why I was thinking of the Talaria X3, because it's slightly cheaper than the Sur-Ron. But I think it might be worth to wait to save up for the Sur-Ron instead of getting the Talaria, because I want something that's going to last me. You know, I don't want it to be like, you know, get the Talaria and the Talaria breaks, and then I want to mod the Talaria, but the Talaria doesn't have as many mods as the Sur-Ron. So, and the Sur-Ron's also faster than the Talaria and has a better, it has a longer battery last than the Talaria as far as the research I've done. So I think the Sur-Ron would be the way to go for sure. What is the dog doing in the middle of the freaking road? That dog is just unfortunately a speed bump to these people. And so am I with this guy, so we're gonna go over here. more positives than negatives with the Sur-Ron over the Solaria. So we'll see. Because who knows, by the time I get monetized, it might, like, you know, be outdated. So maybe they'll come out with something else. We'll see. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get monetized and save up for those kinds of things. I'm hoping within the next year or two. That sounds realistic, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. What can I say? Well, the crosswalk's kind of fucked. Oh, there it is. Usually I'll walk across, but it's snowing, so I am gonna, you know, ride across. That's because it's snowing. There's too much water on the ground. Or it's because it snowed, excuse me. There's too much on the ground for me to want to walk it. This water might have AIDS, I don't know. Let's hope not. I get like a little gas station. I don't need fuel, but we can get like a little gas station at it. For the YouTube, the lube tube. Like a little gas station at it. I'll pull up my phone here. What's this? Ad news thing. Let's find the best way to like do this. Do it like this. Like, let's see. Let me do that again. That was a bad one. Let me do this. And then we'll do like one from here, and it'll be like up and overhead, the trash here. I'm gonna put a song to it, so trust. And then we'll stand from like here. I'm gonna have to get the thumbnail here as well. So this spot, we could like get it from like the top section. Ooh, there's a key. Key to the streets. I'm gonna do like this. This would be really dope at night, like, cause the street lamp and shit. But look, ooh, found a key. Key to the streets! Grilled cheese! Yeah! But yeah, anyways, we got the little edit going, so. This thing does really good on fuel, by the way. Oh shit, what's going on now? There we go. It's just because I got soft hands. It took 4 pulls because I got soft hands, brother. Trailer. I didn't even get like a little edit in front of like the big snow mountains too. That would be pretty dope. But I don't know. They're just kind of chilling. And that pizza smells good. I didn't bring my wallet, so I can't get nothing. That's also why I'm not getting fuel. I could have dropped it off if I wanted if I brought my wallet, but I didn't bring it. See if it'll do it. Because I could jump that. Jump this. It'll probably break. let's still check over how much fuel I got. This person's blocking the crosswalk, so I still got plenty. I can wait. I'm checking fuel because once I start walking, they're gonna hit me. I guess not. Coward. Alright, so this one we're gonna walk, of course. This one we'll walk. Once it's time to. I wonder if my GoPro's connected right now. I'm gonna check my battery on it. Let's get going here. To make sure no one's coming from both ways. This way too, because people run lights. People run lights because they're drunk, careless, and stupid. What's nice about this weather is I don't need a hoodie and my battery stays alive. I still got like an hour, good half hour left of vlogging. You know, I've always considered getting a real dirt bike instead of the Suron, you know, for years. But the Suron is much more quiet, so I can get away with riding it. Just like I can get away with riding this, but the dirt bike might be a little much. I could probably get away with it, but, you know, I don't know. I just, you know, I don't know. I think the Suron would be cooler now. Security right there, but I really don't care. Karens can kiss my grits. Today's Saturday, so school obviously, as you can see, it's closed, so you can kind of come back here. Dumpster edit. Dumpster fire. Fire! Yeah, fire! This might just be better than scoring today. Because girls suck. Yeah, girls suck. girls suck right now. They've never really cared. For me at least, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I guess some of them aren't really good people, but I guess never scoring is sometimes for the better, you know? You know, just, you know. Oh, you hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. Grilled cheese! Yeah! We're gonna do a Goo Goo Gaga too. This will be day 50 of Goo Goo Gaga till 10 million subscribers. I mean, I could do an edit here, like a loading dock edit. That'd be pretty dope too. I'm just trying to come up with like perfect edits to like kind of like I guess, you know, promote my channel, promote the vlogs, but also push the monetization so I can acquire a Suron. You know, like jumping over it would be kind of dope, like this. I'm gonna do this. And then like one from back here would be pretty dope. And get like behind the pallets, like up behind the pallets like this, and up and over. And that'll be the edit. Yeah, this edit probably wasn't as good, but we'll try and make an edit with it, promote the channel. Alright. I may never get monetized, but it would be cool. Put in a lot of work, so maybe it'll pay off. That's not really the end goal though of this. The point is just to have fun and live my life. You know, I really could take the time to take those 5 cones and send them up here and do like a little like autocross type deal with the bike, but they'd probably not like that very much. So I'll have to buy cones of my own, but that gives me a good idea. I could go to like a sporting goods center or something and get a bunch of those cones, you know, and do like a little like track with him with the mini bike here. That would be pretty dope. I can't do that with a car, the Miata, obviously, but I can do that with the mini bike. Somebody's coming out. Yeah, 29%, that's not bad. It's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and it's shining a salute to the American race. Bum, 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 bum. Good morning, USA. Until I get my happy hour. honestly, they're starting to look a lot like Charlie Kirk all of a sudden. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. All these people making threats look a lot like Charlie Kirk right now. I think they do. Karens take the L. You know, we haven't been down that way. Let's go down that way. Said I wanted to go down this way before. I think maybe we have. I can't remember. But either way, it'll still be dope. Oh, of course, it's a Volkswagen with the hood open. Where does this even lead to? There's no outlet down there. I don't know where that goes. I couldn't remember. I had to think about it for a second. I haven't been down this way in a minute. Been years since I've been down this way. I believe down here is a cul-de-sac too, what I remember. Or it's a big loop. It's been a long minute. These wheel bearings are not holding it. They do not like 26 miles an hour. So it's going to be really sketchy of a ride to continue riding at 26 with these, but I'm going to keep doing it. So, yeah, it was just a big circle. So. The only sketchy thing is if my rear wheel bearings break, I have a better chance of not falling. If one of the front bearings goes, I'm going over the handlebars if I'm unlucky. So, although my weight should keep it down, it's still kind of sketchy, so we have to be careful. That's my only biggest fear with this bike, is the wheel bearings going again when I'm riding, and I go right over the bars. So yeah, like I caught a couple people in the other vlog that I did not too long ago. There's like 3 people running the stop sign before this solid line here. Make a complete stop. What they needed to do. Obviously, they don't care about consequences. I'm just saying they did it here too, which is crazy. They just keep doing it over and over and over again. It's, you know, it's repetitive and it's not honest mistakes. These are repetitive errors that people are choosing to make. It's a choice to drive that way. But that's what doesn't make any sense, is these people have a problem with others doing it, but then turn around and do it. That's what doesn't make any sense to me. It's just not adding up. But it never has. It never fails. Teach the kids how to drive. Why do the kids seem to drive better than the parents nowadays? Even them not are the greatest sometimes, but I feel like these people that have been driving, like older people, they act like they've been driving a lot longer than us. Like it kind of seems like they're like growth isn't really growth. It kind of like they chose to make it fade away and suck. It's like they chose to suck. they never really got far with it. But then they talk and complain about when, you know, young people do something. It does not make any sense, but whatever. Can't wait for all the snow to fade, man. I can't wait for the spring. It's gonna be so fun. The spring is gonna be awesome. I can't wait for the spring. You know, I may not be getting coochie, but I mean, this is it right now. This is cool. I'm 23. I've got time. There's got to be still other women that are, you know, on the same boat and still single, wanting marriage. There's got to be. I mean, there's millions of girls in the world, man. If there isn't, and they're all having sex right now, then I'm cooked, I guess. But, you know, all those girls having one-time flings right now, if you're having one-time flings, I hope you don't get married to a man that never had one-time flings. Because that is awful. Boyfriend hoppers are disgusting to me, because it would be a problem if I was the girlfriend hop, and I never really even had an option to begin with. It just makes enough sense. But, yeah. We got an e-bike here. Pretty dope. I don't know which one it is. I don't think that's a Suron. That's like a pedal one. But it's pretty dope. Wonder how fast. I think that's the 47 mile an hour one with like the 60 watt, or like a 47 watt motor, something like that. It's pretty dope. But I'm gonna walk her across. He could probably get away with riding because he's a lot taller, but sits up higher. But not only that, he probably still should have walked it across. I don't know. This intersection is far safer than that side. It's safer on this side than on that side, is what I've learned over the years. Slippery. Looks slick. Oh, I want to go that way. Actually, I want to go that way, didn't I? Get out of the crosswalk, bitch! Happy Valentine's Day, piece of shit. Girl's an asshole. I've learned is I never have to be nice to other assholes, you know. I never have to be nice to the problem. too nice to people around this area. But kids, it's not their fault. I don't really have a problem with them. I leave them alone, of course, because I'm too old for them. I'm just saying, the old people here do not deserve my respect in this town after what they've done. She's probably gonna go home and fuck some dude that she doesn't even want. I changed my mind on the thumbnail. That'll be my thumb. You'll see the thumbnail. It's gonna be hilarious. It was deserved. The fuck is she blocking the crosswalk for? That was rude, lady. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this Valentine's Day vlog. And until the next one, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And by the way, just to note, that chick that I flicked off, because I had a justified reason, doesn't mean that I'm going to flick the others off that don't deserve it. So I only flicked her off because she gave me a reason to give her the finger. Anyways, peace.